Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hey,
Welcome
hey,
to
hey.
another Just Keeping It Real with your girls Trixie, Daisy, and producer Ricky. Ricky, how are you doing
How
today?
you doing today, Ricky?
I'm good. I just got some. I got an annoying person that I'm trying to handle, but it's all good. Everything's good.
We got them bugaboos. I feel you.
I get
I get them too. I get them
it.
too.
He's got a stalker, 5-stage clinger.
Those
I
you better
will
watch out
find
for.
you.
The first time.
Hey, don't settle.
Don't
From our
settle.
last podcast.
Don't settle. Anyway, guys, welcome to another lovely podcast of Just Keeping It Real with Trixie and Daisy.
Yes.
I'm
what I
gonna.
just said. All right. We got some hot topics for you today. Take it away. Look at her face.
She's so funny. She's funny, guys. Anyway, okay. So the other day, Vivica A. Fox, she was hosting Wendy Williams' show, and she was talking about Kenya from
Ooh, I saw that.
the houses of Housewives of Atlanta, I believe, and she was saying how her, they had their little tussle or whatever, and she hadn't talked to her in
It was on
years.
Celebrity Apprentice.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they came on
No, it
Celebrity
was
Apprentice.
Big,
Yeah, it was
Big
Celebra-
Brother. It was Big Brother.
It was Big Brother because
Yeah.
they came on Celebrity Apprentice
It was
where she stole
celebrity.
her phone.
Oh, is that where she stole her phone? Okay, well, she did steal her phone. She said you owe her phone. By the way, Kenya, but she said when she first started talking, it looked like she was very, very bothered by it. It looked like she was holding a grudge, and she admitted to having that little chip on her shoulder there. So, I kind of understood her about holding a chip on her shoulder when things happen like that, and you're not able to address it in such a long time, like a long period of time, like it grows, I guess. But when she said that about her stealing her phone, I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. She did say that they sat down or that they seen each other somewhere and they talked it out. Does she trust her? Hell the fuck no.
I don't like
But
Kenya.
I don't
Never
like
have.
Kenya
I
either.
think she's gorgeous. I think she's absolutely beautiful. Got a nice booty.
She
girl.
is beautiful.
But can't stand her.
Yeah.
Never liked her attitude. Never liked her turning and twirling and whatever. I just and then I didn't like that she threw shade at Vivica when they were on Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah.
And the whole phone situation. See, she got mad because she was just trying to play a prank, but Vivica don't really like you. Y'all got into it a few days before.
Well, Vivica's known as being like an actress, and like she's got that high kind of stature that she carries with her, like that real. You coming with all that drama and that ratchetness? She's not about that. She's grown. She's
Oh,
a
don't get me
grown ass
wrong.
woman.
She'll get hood when she needs
Oh,
to.
she looked like she'll get hood.
She'll get hood.
But she also looks like she
Carries
tries.
herself
Yeah,
very
like
well.
she tries to
Yeah.
carry her, and that's why it was funny because she showed how she kind of had that chip on her shoulder. She seemed like she was still bothered by it. She said she doesn't trust her. Would you trust her? Do you think that phone thing is true? Why is she stealing phones?
I think it's true. It was during a competition. She went and got her phone and tried to be funny and sneaky, and I think she lost it. And that's where the problem was. Like, if you're going to take her phone and play with it and mess with it, put it back.
Yeah,
But
you
I
can't
think
be
she was
losing
too
people's
busy
shit.
being sneaky that she didn't snap to, where did I put the phone?
Yeah.
You know? And basically, you stole it because you lost it. You need to replace it. And she was like, no, I didn't. And she told Trump the situation that happened because it was Celebrity Apprentice. And of course, Kenya had to leave.
Yeah.
So she had a chip on her shoulder. Why would I steal a phone? Why would I do? Girl, we just saw you take it from her bag and try to be funny and do something with it. Well, we got you on video.
Yeah.
You just didn't put it back. So I think she lost it
Yeah.
by
And that's what happened there.
that's what happened. But she always threw shade at Vivica because Vivica's gorgeous. But she was talking about Vivica plastic surgery and all this other stuff. Kenya was hating on her. And my thing
Well,
is,
you're always gonna have haters.
You know-
I mean, that's
she Vivica Fox. She's sexy no matter what. Vivica, girl, we could hang out. I could see myself hanging out with her and she's chill and cool and funny.
yeah. Holler at me. We can hang
Kenya,
out. We
I
can
could see
kick
myself wanting to pull
Slap
a Will
you.
Smith. So,
Hey.
yeah. Exactly. And I wouldn't hold back. I'm just saying. But yes, Ricky,
Oh.
do you think who took the phone? Do you think she took it, Ricky? Kenya. Exactly. He said yes. He knows Kenya.
Yeah, the fuck yeah, she took it. Anyway, What about Love is Blind? I heard you got some gossip. Spill the tea on that,
Well,
because
yeah,
you
I
told
got
me this
some-
story,
yes,
and
some-
I gotta hear it from you because I'm shook.
The rumor is Gary Busey. I'm sorry, Shane.
Gary
But
Busey.
He looks like Gary Busey, y'all. I'm sorry. And
He does look like Gary.
does.
He looks like Gary Busey and Gary Busey's
Busey's
son.
son,
He looks like
exactly.
he belongs in the hoe.
And he looks like. Well, we were all wondering why he was shaking so much, why he was all antsy, why he was everything. Well, word is because Shake came out and said that
He
him
was
and
doing
Shane
a
were
little
doing
of
a
that.
little coke during Love Is Blind, and I can see it, cuz I can see it because Ricky. There were times when he went from 0 to 100 real quick, and he kept touching his nose and he kept messing with stuff. At the reunion, he kept saying, "What did he say? Shake, shake, just stop, shake, shake, stop."
Shake, just stop, man. Just stop, Shake. Shake, just stop. I thought he was mad at him, but maybe it was something different. Maybe it was the fact that they was out there doing, hitting some little things in the bathroom, and he was trying to keep it on the DL. But Shake was just. Maybe
was
that's why
wild.
Shake was acting like that. That motherfucker was going off, and he was saying some out of control things.
He was
So-
saying, "I only say what I say, what everybody else is thinking." No, you saying what you thinking because I wasn't thinking that. Now, what he was saying about Shayna,
Because
I
I
do
wasn't
agree. I was thinking that, but the other stuff when he was saying about homegirl having a wide nose and I wasn't attracted to her anyway. You just mad because she rejected you, boo.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all
I
it
don't
is.
think he was gonna reject her. I think he was gonna say yes
Me too.
to the whole thing, and because right after that, you can see the fact that he was like right away talking shit about it to his family, to his friends, and you could see the hurt on his face when that happened.
Well, now
But
hearing the rumors are Shake saying it, and this is the source. Of
I can
Shake, but
see
come
it
on.
now. I can
you-
actually see it. I can see it. I don't even have to play back or look back at that, and I can see it.
So Natalie, you dodged the bullet, girl.
You really did,
You
cause
really do. And Ricky, if you haven't seen it, you need to watch Love is Blind. And since we're talking about things, cousin, Bridgerton season 2.
ooh.
Spoiler alert. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Spoiler alert.
The dogs are watching it with me. That's why, guys. Those are my what watch buddies, my Netflix
Yes.
and chill buddies. They literally will sit there all day with me while I have to watch seasons from start to finish when it comes to Netflix. What I don't like is when Netflix pulled that shit on Love is Blind and did 5 episodes and then we'll do an episode this
Yes,
week.
that
What-
was annoying.
Don't do that, Netflix. That's some fucking bullshit. The
And
only
don't
reason
make
I
us
watch
wait
all
a year for Bridgerton.
yeah, that was horrible. That was horrible. It was good.
It was great.
It was good.
It was great.
What did you think about the whole anticipation? Because in the first season, they got straight to it. They got married. They was fucking. They was doing everything. Every episode, the steaminess was there. The hotness was there. The love was there. On this season, it was the anticipation and I'm like, I'm waiting for a kiss. I'm waiting for anything but a look.
Let me tell you though, with the looks alone that Anthony was giving her,
Anthony.
Ricky,
Anthony.
I felt it when he was this close to her, and then he got in her face like right here, and they were both like that, and then the touching of the hands, and then he's telling her, "You don't understand how much I just want to be." And I mean, when a man can just tell you how he feels the way he did, that's how you know it's TV, because that's how you know it's Netflix. Let me
I
tell
was
you.
not expecting you to say
That's
that.
how you know it's Netflix, because brother, I was tingling down there. Let me tell you, you felt it through the TV.
If I was a man, if I
felt
was
it
a
through the
man
TV.
and I had a dick and balls, I would have blue balls every end of the episode. Every episode I'd be pissed and I'd have blue balls because I would get hot and horny and nothing would happen. Nothing
loved
would
it.
happen on there. They kept looking. They kept, I want. I had to wait for them to have sex until the fucking 7th episode. Sorry guys, if you ain't watched the spoiler fucking alert. It's a lot of anticipation.
it was
It's really
worth
good though.
the wait, though,
It's really
'cause,
good.
baby,
It's really good. But I'm just like, ooh, hot and steamy, and then
I
I'm
used
like,
that scene a few
what?
times. Yeah.
They still didn't do it. Oh,
I used
they
to
didn't
do
fuck this time. Oh, they didn't kiss this close. I still didn't kiss
But
you.
that 7th
I guess
episode,
they were dragging me in. They were reeling me in though.
was worth it, baby. Let me tell you, when Anthony's in between, let me tell you, I got pregnant watching that.
I
7th
mean,
episode.
yeah,
I'm just saying that.
The sex
Obviously, I
scene
didn't,
was great. Let's talk about the new actresses because I thought
Oh, they did a
both
great
that
job.
played the sisters, the Sharma sisters. I thought they were wonderful. They're
And
beautiful. So beautiful. The color of her Indian skin. Oh,
But I
my
am
goodness.
upset that they ain't got no Latinas up in there. I must say that Bridgerton,
Oh my goodness,
be better.
yeah.
Be better.
Be better, Bridgerton. You have blacks, you have Asian persuasion, you have
But you don't
Indians,
have the
you got
Latinas?
why? I mean,
Or Latinos? Like, what's up with that? We were back then. We weren't just your mates. Come on now.
my feelings are hurt.
Yeah, there were Spaniards.
You could
that
put a
stayed back
light
then.
complected one like me,
Or a
I
caramel one
mean-
like me. She's coming from Spain. I'm coming from Argentina. I mean, let's go.
I mean, let's be real. I'm always stuck in the middle. The whites don't think I'm white enough.
And
the
the browns don't
Mexicans
think
think
we
I'm
brown
brown enough. I'm like
La
Miklo
raza.
from El Barrio. I'm stuck in the middle.
But Anthony made her so
I'm
mad.
light
She
complected
started
on the
speaking
outside,
Spanish.
but I'm brown
Tell
on
her.
the inside.
Anthony made her so mad. She started speaking Spanish.
Oh, Anthony made me so mad. I was like, ay, pinche pendejo.
And I said, "Ooh, he done made her mad. She's speaking Spanish now." Look
When
at
I
this.
got start to speak in the Spanglish, guys, let me
Yeah.
just tell you, y'all know it's real.
Because
Because
it's normally me, but for her to say,
ay,
that,
Dios
I said,
mío.
"Hold up."
I was like, ay, Dios
Ay,
mío,
ay, Dios
pinche
mío, what?
Antoni, pinche Antoni.
So Bridgerton season 2, check it out, you guys.
Check it
You'll
out.
love it.
Sorry for the spoiler, guys, but
There's a lot more to watch.
There's so
to it.
much
We
more.
didn't spoil anything.
we didn't spoil too much, but the anticipation is there. You are gonna have to wait a little bit for it to happen, but getting up to it was really good. I sat there on the edge of my couch. I loved it. I was all hot and bothered. Then I was crying. Then I was like, scandalosa. It's crazy. Or scandalous. Scandalous
Scandalous.
girl.
Lady.
Scandalous lady.
Yes,
No.
scandalous ladies. So, not us.
That's not
but
the way
on-
they said it
but
back
on
in the day.
Bridgerton. On
Bridgerton. Next time on Bridgerton.
Yes, so check it out, people. You'll love it.
All right.
Look at Ricky. He's like, I'll check it out just for that 7th episode. That's what Ricky's saying.
Is that what you're gonna do, Ricky? Are you gonna check it
Fast
out?
forward it to the 7th episode.
You're gonna fast forward it to the 7th episode and see the sex scene?
Listen, I got certain ways I can just go ahead and go straight to the 7th episode if I want to. So
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to see the drawer in his desk. Okay, go ahead. Look at
Alrighty. So, again, with the new shows coming out. So, Temptation's coming out. Why are you laughing at me, Ricky? You over there laughing. You lucky that your face ain't on here. You the one who hides behind the scenes and everybody hears your voice, but they never see your face, okay?
And your new
We've been
haircut.
asking you to show your face. Show face, man. Our viewers want to see who this mystery man is that's
Yes.
always talking and got so opinionated.
yeah, I like being a mystery man.
You like being a
Yeah.
mystery man? Okay, we'll keep you as a mystery
Well,
man then.
Mystery Man, Temptation Island.
Temptation Island. So do you know about this show? You know shows.
About that show.
Okay, what do you know about it?
A couple couples go to islands and stuff like that, and then I mean, sometimes it would get it gets a little crazy sometimes. Sometimes other couples be swapping around type thing. So
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little breakdown of what Temptation Island is. 4 couples go to an island. They feel that they need to work on their relationship. It could be, they usually pick couples that have been in long-term relationships as well as short-term relationships. So this time around, of course, 4 men, 4 women. They couple them up. They put them on an island and separate them. And they sleep in quarters with 20-something women, 20-something men, and they basically have to fraternize with these people without their spouses, and they do that for 6 weeks. If you have to go on a show like this, let me just tell you, what the fuck is going on in your relationship?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know. One of them saying about commitment, the other one says they don't trust. I don't think you need to go all the way across the world to an island and have people videotape you and things like that. If you don't trust your man and you feel like you don't trust him, there might be a reason, and vice versa. So I don't know. It's definitely good TV to watch. So if you haven't watched that or you haven't watched it yet, I think it's like on the 4th season now. And it's really interesting. It's really spicy. The men are sleeping around. The women are sleeping around. I get it. If you're not happy in your relationship, don't settle. There's people out there, and maybe you might find, because, you know, in previous seasons, people have gotten married and left the other person that they were with. But I don't know. do you think, would you go on a TV show to save your relationship or just to fix anything in your relationship?
Hell no.
I mean, let's let that be the topic. Would you do that? Would
That's-
you
That
go?
was going into our hot topics, and hell no, I wouldn't. Because why are you gonna test your relationship like that? It's already being tested. You don't have to go on the other side of the world. Well, let me get thrown into 20 men that have six packs, and I can take a few shots off their stomach.
I mean,
Like,
it's called
I'm just saying.
Temptation Island. I get it's called Temptation Island for a reason, but like,
Ricky, not saying I'm gonna do that, but you're gonna see people doing stuff. You're gonna see people doing things.
I just think that's too much temptation for a relationship.
Yeah.
I have seen maybe 1 or 2 couples over the past 4 seasons. So that's 4, 8, 12. Let me not add up on here. People are going to think I don't do my job right. That's 16 people. Yeah. That's 16 people. So, and only 2 couples out of that. So the statistics aren't that good that have actually stayed together. And those were always the ones that were in long-term relationships. They were at that 7-year itch type of situation, and they felt that they needed something like that. All that did was just kind of reassure them that they are with the person that they were meant to be with.
Yeah.
Of course, other people veered off and cheated and stuff. There's some juiciness going on already, and it's barely like the 3rd, 4th episode. So I'm just, watch it, guys. I've seen plenty of relationship TV, and if you gotta go on TV, it's not gonna be good for you.
Yes, and that, like I said, that is what's going to put us into our hot topics for today. What would you do to test your relationship? Would you go to a temptation island? Would you go to counseling to help with your relationship?
Would you sleep with your best friend's girl or guy
I mean,
to fix your relationship?
Ricky has some words to say
No,
about that.
It was a joke. It was a joke. I guess I missed it. That was a fail.
He's gonna pull a Will Smith. He's gonna pull a Will Smith.
He gonna smack somebody.
He's gonna smack someone. Has that ever happened to any of you?
What?
Where let's say you were dating somebody and like
they
your
said,
friend slept with them or vice versa? Has that ever happened?
I.
You want me to go first, Daisy, or you want to go first?
Oh, why? You
Ooh.
think somebody has slept with somebody? Somebody I know definitely slept with a guy, but it wasn't my boyfriend, so I had no claim to him.
But did you like him?
I mean, it was a guy I met the same night. I liked him. He was sexy. I just wanted a number.
But the other person went and slept with him.
Sure did.
So see that book. Okay. So
So the thing about it is though, is like he was interested in me the whole night. She did backdoor and sleep with him by doing something really nasty in front of me before, anyway. The thing about it is like I can't say anything about that because first of all, he wasn't my man. Second of all, yeah, we had chemistry the whole night, but I still didn't have any claim to him. Was that kind of ratchet on her part?
yeah, hell
but
yeah, that's ratchet.
but I mean, it is what it is. All that did was prove to me that he wasn't a good guy.
And that she can't be trusted. Apparently,
And I mean,
that's what I would think.
he was, the whole point was to sleep with somebody. It just wasn't me.
No, but my thing is this. So Jay-Z and I have always hung out and go out to places when we get the chance to. If I like somebody, she don't go after them. If she likes somebody, I don't go after them.
I mean,
We've
and I'm
never
sure you
done
guys
that.
do that.
We've never done that.
Ricky, when you go out and if it's 2 guys and y'all see 2 chicks at a table next to you, you're like, hey, what's up? Oh, yeah, come over, come talk to us. And you're like, dude, I like her.
Yeah.
Usually that happens, right? Do guys do the same thing?
What do y'all do?
It's whoever gets it. It's whoever gets it first.
Oh.
Oh!
Okay.
I don't feel like I need to straddle somebody in order to prove that.
Exactly.
In public, I mean, I didn't have to straddle him in public in order to be like, hey, I'm gonna go home with you. So I don't consider myself that open in public like that. I'm definitely a freak in the sheets, but you gotta.
I will
wait
say
to find
I
that
will
out.
say women are different than men because we've been out before, and we have the same similar taste in as far as in the way a guy looks, but we like different kind of guys. But when we've gone out, I'll be like, oh, I think he's cute. I like him. Okay, I'll take the other one. She's taken one for the team before. I've taken one for the team before.
I
we've
mean,
done
but
it.
they've never been ugly.
Yeah, they've
It's
never
just
been
like
ugly. They've all been
who-
good-looking, cool guys.
And it's just like who you thought you connected with more.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
usually we pick them right because
Yeah,
we
'cause
pick
we've
the ones that we
never-
connect with
yeah,
properly.
because I know her.
But
she
for
knows
Ricky
me.
to say what he just said, I'm a little disturbed. He said
Whoever gets
it's
there
whoever
first.
gets her first. So it's a challenge for you men. Is that how y'all see it? Instead of women being like, hey,
And you know some of your
girl
boys
code.
get mad.
That's my thing though, because even back in the age of time and stuff, the men always went out to go hunt food, correct? So when you were showing yourself that you were more
History.
powerful and stuff like that and trying to compete
History
to
lesson.
win that person over, that's what is gonna happen. So
True. I mean, that's what was going on in Bridgerton. I guess you're right. Back in the 1800s.
They were competing for the one madam lady. So they were all like, I've came to see Sir blah 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 blah. And they were all different types of men.
And they all had different gifts. Why motherfuckers don't do it now? See, you're
Now-
trying to talk about something happened in the 1800s. Where's my gift at? Y'all want to sit
Yeah,
here and
where's
y'all
the
want to
gift at?
bet on me on who's going to get it? Like, I'm going to need you to come
And-
correct.
And nowadays, for me,
That's what's wrong with people.
it's just with men and women are just so different because we have a girl code that we don't break. I've never slept with an
I guess
ex
some
or anything
people
of
do.
her. She never slept with an ex or anything of me like that. We've never done that, but we've had it done to us by friends, by
other
family,
people?
by everything. But we've never
Damn,
done
that
it
was their family.
to each other. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I just go by, I guess, morals. You know, everybody's different. Some have some don't. I
Yeah.
mean, what do you do when the situation happens like that? I mean, I've been hit on before by a family member's ex, and I said no. Like you dated my family member. I wouldn't do that. So, I mean, it's just that's not something that you do. You know, we're good. Ricky, you there? Okay, cool. Just a little technical difficulties. No, I'm just playing. That's just not something you do. I don't know. I guess men are different than women. Ricky said, "Whoever gets her, gets her."
Gets her. All right, Ricky. Well, I see how it is. I mean,
But we want to hear your story. I want to hear that because he said it
Yeah.
happened to him. So I'm
oh,
ready.
yeah. Let's hear your story.
So, this is not the last one, but the one before I was in a relationship with.
Is that the one that's stalking you right now?
The one that hit you with the car?
That's-
I'm just trying to think.
Just make this clear. I have not been with that woman on the record. On
Okay.
the record and on the
Nobody can see you.
Nobody can see you, so I don't know why you're getting
Well, he
this
got-
close to the camera. Nobody but us can see you, okay?
Nobody but us can see you.
But they can see you in spirit.
that was a good rendition of what he was just doing on the camera, guys.
You too. You
Yes.
don't see me. That's why I did that.
Okay, so the one that almost killed you and ran you over, she's not the one. Okay, go ahead.
No, and that's not my ex. So no,
Okay.
we're not
A
gonna-
stalker. Okay.
So yeah, she was a stalker, crazy one. So after I had got back, listen, after I got back after my mom passed away and all that kind of stuff, we're sitting here. It was me, my girl, and then it was like my friend, and he's married. He has 2 kids. He's about to have a 3rd one on the way and stuff. We're chilling at his house and stuff like that. Whatever. A couple months pass by and stuff. He is messaging her on Facebook and said, "Hey, me and my wife think you're beautiful and stuff. Want to do a threesome with you." And I saw all the message, and I'm like, "Are you really kidding me?" So I was like, "So," and I go like, "So what's going on? Like, you gonna tell me what's going on? Blah blah blah." She said, "I don't know what you're talking about." She tried to play it off and stuff, so I called him out on it, and he tried to act like he didn't freaking do that. And then the next following day, I was going in a meeting for his security and stuff like this, and his wife was working front desk at the hotel. So what? I'm like, yeah, I got screenshots, everything. Took a picture, all that stuff, and showed it to her. And she was like, oh hell no. She's like, I don't share my man, blah blah blah.
She didn't know.
Yo. I said, out of respect for you and your kids, I was about to come to your house and beat the fuck out of you. That's how bad that shit got.
Damn.
So I was like, you know what? Out of respect for you, I didn't show up. And but if I do catch him outside around the town by himself, I will.
That's that Georgia in him.
So do you work on your relationship?
I know that's right. Because you don't settle.
So no.
I gave you a chance to tell me, hey, your friend came and messaged me and said this and this and this. If you would have said that, and I was like, oh, okay. But you said they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Like you're trying to hide it. That's a major flag for me. That's a one big.
Yeah.
That's like a
And guys, we've talked about that before.
Oh, yeah.
1 and 2 freaking flag at the end of the damn stage type shit. That big ass flag. That shit, nah. You got to go. So.
No, that was like my ex 2.5 years ago. Because like I said, I've been single almost going to be 3 years. Him and I, when we first started talking, we were first talking for like a month. Then we didn't make it official till the next month. But we had went with him. It was him, me, and my son. We went together to celebrate the holiday that was coming up. And my son was playing with his phone. And he said, oh, check the phone for something. I went like that. And a message popped up. And it was a chick. And she's like, hey, baby, how you doing? Right? And I looked. And then I read the messages. And it was like, oh, baby, not. He wasn't saying too much. It was her. She kept calling him baby. And then he said, oh, no. She's like, how come you haven't talked to me lately? It's been months since you talked to me. And he's like, oh, baby, I got a new phone. Da, da, da. Well, I don't play that shit.
That's a no-no.
I don't play that shit. So I grabbed the phone and I said, whatever her name is, message you right now. And he goes, it ain't even like that, babe. It ain't even like that. I was talking to her when I was talking to you at the same time. I said, you're a liar because you told me when we started talking that you weren't talking to no one else. And I said, I was honest with you. I told you there was 2 other guys that liked me. I was honest. I said, you weren't. So you told me you weren't talking to anybody. Now you are. And he's like, no, we were talking. But when I made it official with you, I stopped talking to her. Well, clearly, she thinks she could still call you baby and talk to you after months.
Clearly, she didn't get the memo.
Yeah, she didn't get the memo. And then
and that seems to happen a lot. People will drag on stuff for a while. My friend
I broke things
recently,
off with him. So
my friend recently called me with some tea to spill of her own, and me and her went out last Wednesday.
yeah, last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday we went out. We were just trying to get out on the town. Of course, we went to a couple places off of Washington. There wasn't much going on, and then we ended up at like this Jamaican bar, and we were dancing. We were having a good old time, and we get home. Look at you making faces. You don't even know where I'm going with this story. I said her drama, not my drama. Okay. So she's been talking to this little youngin, a 24-year-old. She was trying to hit it like me, but she... And she was messaging him, blah, blah, blah. So we're on the way home. She's like, hey, my little young buck or whatever. I'm going to go visit him after this. I said, okay, girl. Well, let's get to your car. So we get to my house. She gets in her car. She's like, whatever. My phone's ringing an hour later. I'm thinking something happened. I'm worried. I actually answer the phone. Usually I don't. I answer the phone. She said she was parked outside his place, his high rise downtown, whatever the fuck it was. And some chick was banging on her window. And she was like, why are you here? Why is this girl here in your house? What's going on? She's like, are you so-and-so? Are you the blah, blah, blah? I'm talking about this girl knew her name. This girl knew her occupation, where she works. Like, baby, wow. If you know all that about me, no ma'am, there's a fucking problem there.
Hell yeah.
So why is he even talking about me, first off? Second off, how the fuck you know me, and why you show up here at 3 o'clock? Because I told her it's probably because he wasn't talking to you during the day, made plans. I don't know. Something happened with that. Then here you go calling him. He's like, "Ooh, I want Nicole instead." Blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, now we're over here just lollygagging with the chick knocking on your window. And now what you supposed to do? My friend says, well, can you please get out my car? Can you please get out my car? Nah. She's gonna leave. My friend was like, no, you need to get the fuck out of my car. I'm about to leave. Y'all need to figure y'all shit out. Y'all arguing through my window. I would have done the same thing, friend. Get the fuck out my car.
I would have told him straight up, get out of my car before I throw you out my car.
Get out.
And run your ass over.
Get out my car. And how the fuck?
Flashbacks. Sorry.
And how the
Sorry,
fuck does this chick know my name and know my occupation and everything else? Like, I would have been fucking pissed. Why are you talking to this girl about me? Why y'all even had a full blown conversation about me? Where y'all not? And now this is the same chick that's ding ding. Hello. At 3 something in the morning, because mind you, the girl called me at 3:30 in the morning. Can you? I was like, hold them up, wait, slow it down. What the fuck happened? I was just like, ooh, give me that tea. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning. I woke up an hour later, ready for it. I was like, ooh, girl, what'd you do?
So, and we were talking because I was ready to tell her what happened with me, and she was ready to tell me what happened, and we were just both laughing and stuff. It was so funny.
Hilarious.
It was funny.
Hilarious. But I told her, you need to drop that. I don't even know. You don't know what he's saying about you. On top of that, like, you got bitches showing up at 3:30.
Ricky, I just don't understand things about men. And man, we're not man haters. We're just keeping it real. Like we said, just keeping it real. So I've known guys who have been in relationships for like 10 to 15 years, right? They don't marry the chick.
I just don't want the
Break
drama.
up. 2 months later, meet another chick, marry her like 6 months later. What's that all about? Like, I don't get it.
Tell her, Ricky, what everybody says. She just was.
The girl just wasn't the one. I mean, it never happened to me, but I've seen it happen to other people. And I've always thought, like, damn, like, that's messed up.
I just don't want the drama. If I'm in your car and you gotta. First off, if I'm at your place and somebody just popped up like that, either you're lingering her on or we just first started talking and you're fucking multiple people or you're hanging around with multiple people. But if that's the case, like, don't talk to somebody that's about to show up to your crib like that.
My thing is, if you want to talk,
I ain't showing up to nobody's house. I'm not using my gas. Gas is too fucking expensive. I'm not using my gas to go creep up on you to see if you're doing something that you should not be doing. Fuck all that. If you're doing something you shouldn't be, in the first place, you should just be with me at my house. So,
exactly.
Or vice versa. But if you got somebody showing up at 3 a.m, I'm not for it. No. I don't want the drama.
Nope.
I would have dropped a bitch that called my name out and even knew what my job was. But the problem is my friend can't act like that. You can't act like that at 3 something in the morning.
Nope.
And you also, like Will Smith, can't be slapping people around. You just can't do that anymore. You get locked up. It's not like how it was when me and you grew up. Yeah. We would throw it down. We kick somebody's ass because we never lose. We would always kick somebody's ass, and then they just have to take the ass whooping, suck it up. There was no cops involved, nobody mad. And if you wanted to go for round 2, I'd whip your ass again for round 2. I've done it a couple times, girls in the hood, when I was growing up. And then it'd be done with, and we call it bygones, even sometimes be friends. So nowadays, I don't fucking know what's going on with this world, but you can't do that anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, you end up
in jail.
In jail.
That's why a few years ago, when I had my kids,
smacking nobody.
I had my kids in my hands, or else I would have been in jail. Somebody would have been in the hospital. But when I had my kids with me, it's like, let me put my kids in the car. We can handle this outside. Oh, I'm gonna call the cops. Oh, now you want to call the cops? Oh, okay.
Well, she said the girl was kind of nice. Imagine if it wasn't a nice girl. Imagine if it was more of a psycho girl. Yeah, all I got to do is say the girl had balls coming and knocking on the window and stuff. Because it's like, what's going on with that? If you got enough balls to come and knock on the window because someone got...
My thing is this. It shouldn't even get to that. It shouldn't even get to that point. Just get out of my car. We're done. This ain't going nowhere. Goodbye. Period. And my thing is, men and women, say what you mean and mean what you say. If you're not ready to be in a relationship, you want to cheat, go on a temptation island, whatever, just don't be with someone. Be single.
So can I tell you the rest
Fuck
of the
around and be
story?
single.
There's a little bit more to the story.
Oh, we want to hear. We wanna hear.
Okay, so the rest couple look at Ricky. He's like, ooh, got
He's
his
about to
popcorn
choke
ready.
on his popcorn.
Don't choke on your popcorn though. So the rest, so that night and the
Oh,
nights
Cheeto.
coming ahead, he was messaging her constantly, telling her it's not what you think. Blah blah blah. She just whatever. And my friend's just like, I don't get this. Like, and then he's gonna try to role reverse it, and finally, I guess after he quit trying to explain himself for like a day, and she just left him on red, he was like, well, fine then. Nah. And I was like, no, he didn't try to reverse psychology on you. Backdoor
they
and
do.
say, well, fine then, I was a good catch.
Okay, bye.
You were a good catch, all right. Caught your ass with another bitch in the car
Exactly.
at 3-something in the morning. I'm glad I caught you. I'm glad this bitch caught your ass and
So
I
could
caught
catch
your
you.
ass.
Yeah.
Cause ooh
So I could catch you. That to me is too much. That's unnecessary drama. I ain't for it. Again, you want to fuck around with all kind of people? Be single.
But I mean, if
Don't
you
come
want to
my
work
way.
on your relationship, you think counseling is the key. I'm all for it. Go ahead, try it out.
Yeah.
I think you should definitely try to work on relationships because people don't
Do it
try.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't try harder to
And
work
ain't
on
nothing
things.
out there.
And it's
Ain't
okay.
nothing
I
out
get
there.
it. You don't want to settle, but at the same time, there's a fine line between understanding when's the time to settle and when's the
work it out.
time to actually work it out. If you really truly love each other, if you can actually get back to the love that you once had and see what you can do with that. Of course, if step 1, step 2, step 3 don't work,
Then you, yeah.
I think it might be time.
I think
to
it
move the
might be
fuck on.
time to move.
So that's gonna be the conclusion.
Yes,
But well, I
guys.
mean, unless Ricky has anything else to say,
Ricky, any input?
he's got a mouthful of Cheetos. So
you know, and I will say this, guys, like we said,
Híjole.
you know, stay happy, stay smiling. Too much going on in this world. Be about love, okay? Be about love.
Positivity, positive vibes. Be about love, empathy.
And be sensitive of others. Remember, you never know what somebody's going through. So just make them smile and make them laugh by just being you and showing some love. So until next time, this is your girls, Trixie, Daisy, and producer Ricky. We will see you next time with
Just keeping it real.